Brad Williams, XL Primed. Count number of cars sold and unsold. We're going to use the count A function to roll through 3 different examples. Here we have total, sold, remaining, sold. Notice we have count A, count A. Third example, count A minus count A. And we have this sum product. We have vehicles sold. The issue here is, how do we deal with blanks? If we were dealing with count, what would happen? Why are we using count A versus count? Let's take a look over here. Our write-up, count number of cars sold and unsold. If you sell tickets, seats, entries, or anything else requiring the maintenance and tracking of a sold inventory, consider the following scenario. Count A, range 1, minus count A, range 2. Third example, right there. That's what we're talking about. If you have a list of items and need to determine how many you have in total, how many are sold, or how many are left, you can use the count A function. Count A, this is what I just pointed to. And we're using B5 to B11. That's the first argument. The second is C5 to C11. Sold versus not sold. The count A function counts cells that contain text or numbers and are not blank. Not blank. Keep that in mind. Not blank. The first count A returns the number 7 after counting non-blank cells in the range B5 to B11. The second count A function returns 3 since there are 3 non-blank cells within range C5 to C11. Therefore, the entire formula is simplified to 7 minus 3 and yields 4. The values in column C are irrelevant in this example. They may be codes from column B, yes or X, etc., etc. If you need to ensure that the value in column C matches the value in column B in the same row, you can use a sum product based formula instead. Count A, B5 to B11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Count. We're not summing anything, we're just counting. Sold. Count A, C5 to C11. 5, can't we just subtract those 2? We could. But why don't we do it formally? B minus C. Sold. Sum product, B5 to B11 equals C5 to C11. What does that mean? That means they have to be equal. Go over here. If you need to ensure that the values in column C match the value in column B in the same row, you can use a sum product. They don't match. We're going to get a 0. Array, F9, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. B5, B11, do they equal each other? Or BMW? No. Go over here, F9, no. Hit F9, and you're going to see that this thing may be predictable, may not. What we're looking at is sold, BMW. We're asking a specific question, and they have to be matching. They're not, they have to match row to row. So we have BMW match, and we have Ford match. Is this relevant? No. In another application, probably. Hit F9, you're going to see that the relevance of this sum product is meaningless in this example. I just thought I would bring this to your attention. Count A, here's the anatomy. Sum product, here's the anatomy. Read it if you need it. See you soon. Brad Williams, XL Prime. Thanks for your time.